This cop shot an off. This cop shot an off.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
And it's De Bruyne. Camavinga. Can he spark a counter here? Vinicius Junior.
Well, that's good.
Jebem ti, svi su.
He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. De Bruyne. Milan looking to pass their way through. And he's managed to get rid. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's managed to get free. Robson! Oh, it's hit the post. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Daj to ovamo. Pusto.
Stood up well to him there. And it's De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed in towards the centre.
Jebote.
Missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Jebote.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's being shifted off it. Robson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Sudac postoji.
Two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Sudac postoji. Pa možemo po golu. Pa možemo po golu. Što mi sad žao što nemam Roberto Carlosa unutra. Eto, vidiš. Što mi sad žao što nemam Roberto Carlosa unutra. Eto, vidiš.
There was plenty of power on that. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Milan are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Elects to cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So we're still where we started right now. Tries to pass it through. He is through here. Zanetti attempts a clearance. Oh, important interception. Camavinga. Milan do make frequent use of the long diagonal, Jim.
Yeah, they're obviously trying to get their fullbacks as involved as possible, Peter.
And what's the thought behind that?
Well, they're the ones who can find those little pockets of space out wide or go beyond the defence on the overlap. It really opens up all sorts of options for them.
Robson. It's a pretty loose pass.
A ne njemu, jebe mu sunce.
Yamal. Yamal will... And the finish!
Lagano za Bulmana.
That was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is one way to stop him. Van Bouten. Makaleli. Over to the left. Now Robson. And it's De Bruyne.
A jebote, Dan.
Van Dijk. That is good strength. And he's in on goal. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Goes looking wide. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pinches it off him. Corner then. Milan have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Makaleli. Yamal.
Ne može.
And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
A ne
that's
njemu,
a fine
debilu.
interception. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
A,
Vinicius Junior takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he finish? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Forlan.
So off we go once more.
Beckham.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Il numero 23. Eto'o.
Eto'o. De Bruyne. That's tidy. Ball swung in. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Tries to play it through. De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Jebem te Rummenigge da ne moš loptu dodat s prve.
But couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lovely, now then. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's Camavinga. Plays a sharp little chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is their second corner of the game. Camavinga! And that's caused a worry or two. Eto'o. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Good read, needed to be. Looking to play him in. Baresi. Robson gets it away. Oh, this looks sharp.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He'll try to keep this alive. And it's Eto'o. It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Robson. And he's picked out the run. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He shifted it to the flank. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And the shot! He scores! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.,
It's Eto'o! It's bounced back off the post. Nicked it back promptly.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That has not gone well. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's De Bruyne. Eto'o. Picked out brilliant. And a chance! That's another chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed.
Here's a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that has left him in a heap. No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Robson is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Eto'o.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Danger averted for now. So, third corner of the game.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Short changes him with that pass. And it's De Bruyne. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that will be it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rice, and this is Bebeto. Knocks it into space. Oblak gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah.
Mbappe! Modric knocks it out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Coman. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played.
Has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look...
Up he goes! And for a moment, time stood still. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Eintracht Frankfurt are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's headed upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Rice. Bale is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! It's loose. That's another chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Eintracht Frankfurt really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Beckham goes short. Cleared away. That is ended up in no man's land. Plays a sharp little ball here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And no That is pretty much the end of that. Vinicius Junior looks to get on the end of this.
Eintracht Frankfurt have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vinicius Junior. He's found some space. And the shot! In he goes again. Goal! Milan! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for. Taking centre stage yet again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options.
There's the shot! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to get it clear. Vinicius Junior is the team's great visionary. Vinicius Junior, and the keeper beats it away. Spread it left. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And he's got the beating. Takes a shot! And again! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 9, numero 11.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. Back into the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Played out to the right. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that was vital. Some resolute defending there. Played out wide. And it's Hakimi. Beckham. Oh, good spread. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold. Shapes to shoot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! They are right back in business!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Beckham to take it as usual. Beckham with the short one. Mohamed Salah. Look at the... And the finish! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chance! It's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Eintracht Frankfurt go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something that...
And De Bruyne! Just a fraction high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Costa Curta. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that has not gone well. Milan perhaps contemplating their next change here. De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a very deep... De Bruyne! Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Eto'o. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, this is a... It's Bale! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
That has been cut short. And it's Eto'o. Looking for options for movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 16. Numero 10. Bale. Lasciano il campo
Deep
per
cross.
il numero 4.
He's cut it out.
Il numero 21. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
De Bruyne. And here's Son Heung-min. And it's Eto'o. Robson. Shoots! Oh, it's there! Back to within one! Interesting! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but the...
And a chance! Oh, some inspired defending there. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. Looking tidy in possession here. Costa Curta. And Adams. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Adams. Costa Curta. Stoichkov.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Now it's Stoichkov. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Brilliantly cut out. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter, although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains... Milan do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Milan cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Looking for a runner. Dani Olmo looking to run onto it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. That has been cut short. De Bruyne. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Vinicius Junior. Passes short and... Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn...
And the finish! Goal, Milan! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Van Dijk. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Takes aim and crosses. Van Bouten attempts a clearance. Rodri. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Olise, and this is Batistuta.
You can never be sure.
He's had a shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Mbappe. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Batistuta. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe. It's played through for him. And this is De Bruyne.
Manchester United clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's cause for mild irritation. Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played in. Shot, surely! And that's caused a worry or two.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Milan have their 3rd corner. That's the keeper's ball. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga, Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Basten wins the duel this time. He's found a way through. Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. Ball driven towards the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff. Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. In comes the corner. Milan get their 4th corner. Vinicius Junior. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He has found the way through. Robson. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Kelleher, in the context of the game, he must save it. You like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Rummenigge. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that's gone loose. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a very good run. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This looks promising. Robson, and he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19, Olise.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball. He's having a shot!
Number 15.
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Realno.
Rummenigge did very well to get himself one-on-one. Now he's got to figure out how to beat the keeper.
Number 24, Luis Diaz.
Rodri. Played out to the right.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Neymar. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Shapes the shoot!
Bravo.
Yes! And they are cruising away. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them.
Predaja.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
On the field is
A jebote, mogu sam skipa diviziju. Ajmo ovako.
Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started
Bravo.
here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a...
It's Neymar!
Nećeš.
Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. The ball goes in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Son Heung-min. And it's Modric. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Modric tries to play it through. And this is Bale! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And that has been clubbed away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Palmer. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Son Heung-min.
It's the sort of situation
A ne.
he's on now.
They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Rodri tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Modric. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And that was very necessary. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Došao u blok.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Rodri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neymar. And he's picked out the run. And the shot!
Ma ja, Bemli, ti sunac.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Played out wide. Back towards the middle. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Great vision. Neymar. There's the shot! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will...
That's rather hopeful. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Robson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gets his head on it! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Son Heung-min! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Modric. Roberto Carlos. It's a promising position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's a searching pass. That's beautifully weighted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri. Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Neymar. He won't be happy with that one. Quality ball. Tonali. Beckenbauer cuts it out. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che è possibile fumare solo nelle apposite aree segnate sulla mappa. Grazie. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11. Modric. Numero 9.
Here we go again then.
Numero 10.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back. but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And it's been played through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, that's fabulous. All Black gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
This
18.
their second corner of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 8.
And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Messi, and it's Tonali. He is through here! Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. So, third corner of the game. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. Oh, super find. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Moved on forwards. Robson. Rummenigge. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Palmer. And it's De Bruyne. Eto'o. He's in a good position here. It's anyone's ball now. Good take, and is he in? Takes a shot! He has done it! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Vinicius Junior. He's got full. Harmlessly behind. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne. Tonali. Now it's Messi. Robson gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 5.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
19. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hakimi makes the interception. Roberto Carlos.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Plays it. Oh, what a class!
Ajde, je moguće.
Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Good ball, good take. Pings in across. And that has been knocked clear. He's in a great position here. Firmly met. Corner number 4 coming up here. Vinicius Junior! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable. Your final thoughts, Jim? Milan are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three...
And the finish!
Što nisam pucao?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's there to get it away. Chips it through. Opts to play it back. And here's Bale. Takes a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. Foot in. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Now that's well seen too. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That has ended up in no man's land. In it comes. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's beautifully weighted. That has been cut short. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hakimi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Great effort, but no way through. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Bale. Azar can see things others simply cannot. So it is still 0-0. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Out to the left it goes. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hernandez makes the interception. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And he's whipped it. He's got tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Strong running down that left flank. Well, that has not gone well. Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
No, he's just misjudged that one. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Gençler Birliği. He's having a go!
A jebote dan.
First touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Azar. Searching pass he's played there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
In with the challenge. Foden is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. It's a loose ball. And it's played in. Bale. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that has left him in a heap. Robson takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He could be in here. And this is Son Heung-min. It's anyone's ball now. Played out to the left flank. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Milan may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Lobbed in behind. Tries to play it through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Deftly away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Son Heung-min. Rodri. Hakimi. Rijkaard. And this is Bale. Just eases him off the ball.
I ne, nema prekršaja, normalno ovo.
Is not interested. Now it's Messi. This might spell danger. Can he finish?
Ovo nisu istine.
The breakthrough arrives at last.
Jebote,
As
sudac.
simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Gençlerbirliği have taken the lead.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Son Heung-min! It's bounced back off the post. They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right...
Great chance! He's got a goal!
Brate, mili, koji on kompire meni zabija, ne moš vjerovat.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's another chance. And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Chance! No mistake! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Gençlerbirliği go into the lead. Now, can they get him away? Out to the right.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Bravo, retarde, jebem li te usta.
Substitution on the field. Number 17. Sane.
And he's managed to gift it
Number
back.
7. Hazard.
He's a sharp little
Coming
ball
on the
here.
field. Number 22. Rafinha.
Excellent
Number
challenge there,
15,
uncompromising.
Eduardo Camavinga.
Robson. Spread it left. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 18. Scholes. Coming on the field is number 10. De Bruyne.
A jebote, meni Jošku u crvenom. Ajoj.
Messi. Always onto this.
Da, vidi ovo, vidi ovo!
He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style.
Mrat, mali.
A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
He's caught, has a shot! That is some save from Khan! 5 minutes left on the clock. They get a throw in. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, just skip and a chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was a great finish. He put it away.
Koji retard od lika, jebem li ga usta.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
How many? Just how many?
6 added minutes has been
So
indicated.
now the difference is 3. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Milan with a free kick then. This then an ideal chance. De Bruyne! And for
A nemoj me jebat.
one of his best. Looking for the run. Oh, super ball. And he's big chance! And it's in! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith. Goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Oh, that's a fine shot and goal! They've done it! Deep, deep into injury time! That's that, the end. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margin. Milan are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal. And he shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Van Nistelrooy! He's missed, but not by that far. De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Threads one in. Serginho. Azar. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's headed upfield. Out towards the flank. Robson! It's bounced back off the post. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Rodri. De Bruyne. Robson. And it's De Bruyne. Still goalless. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's forced to go back. Van de Ven. It's a really well-measured ball. De Bruyne. And Guardiol. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Hakimi. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Serginho. That's a pretty loose pass. Van Nistelrooy. Plays a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos. That's a cute ball. Belletti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's had it nicked away. Davids. And it's Azar. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
De Bruyne tries to pass it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. There will be a throw-in. Drives it in. Defending of the... He's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
Rodri is offering a wry smile there.
Messi. Van Bauten. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions. Now that's well seen too. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
And this is De Bruyne. And across it goes. Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Robson. Oh, that's clever. And he's cut it out. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Signori, attenzione, un annuncio importante. Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni.
That gets things going for the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Hakimi purring through the gears. It's not an especially good pass, that. There. Now it's Roberto Carlos! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Spread out to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Messi. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's the throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Lyon appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Cross goes in there. He gets big. It's in. The breakthrough arrives at last. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Lyon have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Azar. Over to the left. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And here's Messi. He's going for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross from Hakimi.
Well played and well cleared.
Davids. Now Robson. Back towards the middle. And it's De Bruyne. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And here's Roberto Carlos. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask. I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong. The wall did its job.
He's being urged to shoot. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Hakimi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's intervened well there. Knocks it out wide. And that should get the job done. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And he's certainly onside here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Lyon can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Van de Ven. Not the most convincing of passes. And this is Messi. Played out wide. Hakimi gets into some space. He's got tall. Oh, crossbar! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 15. Messi. Numero 7.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Numero 16.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Il numero 80.
Belletti.
Ronaldinho. Il numero 21. Il numero 23.
Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge.
Il numero 4.
That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?